So, what made you consider the literature club?
This goofy bitch over here.
It's me! I'm the goofy bitch!
What up, my nerds, geeks, and weebs? I'm Arden.
And I'm Jamie.
And we are here with some Doki Literature Club, baby. This game has been all over the internet in the past, and we have remained pretty well damn, blind to everything about it. I want to see what the memes are about. Jamie has zero clue.
No clue.
So, let's do it, baby. New game. Yeah.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she absolutely doesn't care. Like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Hey, relatable. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. That's a bit rude, dude.
Well, no, I feel like our shared childhood trauma
Yeah.
in fact morphed into our personalities today.
You know what? That helps. There's a bit of bonding when you have shared trauma.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think we would make friends today.
I believe it.
I do.
Yep, for sure.
Take that, video game.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
Relatable.
But if she's right, man, this girl, y'all don't even know. Jamie is fucking late to everything. Everything. This girl's gonna be late to her own damn funeral. You fucking watch.
You remember I was voted in the yearbook.
You were. You absolutely were. Most likely to
it's-
be fucking late to goddamn everything.
It's been a reputation that I've been carefully cultivating.
Carefully cultivated
throughout my life, and I'm glad that you see that. In me. I appreciate that.
It is one of your personality quirks.
Quirk. I like that.
Yeah. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
Aw.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Those are I just
She
ran
looks
noises.
upset.
Yeah.
I guess she's just crying. Ah! Ah! I overslept again.
Oh no.
But I caught you this time.
Oh no. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Aw, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Arden.
This is about to get real personal. I should not have put my name in here. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Funny story. Also, growing up, that was always a fucking thing. Like how many times did when we went out to the bars did people almost get their ass kicked because they thought you were talking
You
to
almost got that poor boy's ass beat into the concrete outside of that bar. Don't act like you didn't risk his life.
just by being there. Look, I didn't know what was going on until all the guys came up to me. Hey man, and I've been look, it's chill. All right, we're just fucking besties.
Unbeknownst to us.
Yeah. Fucking the drama that happens when you just
I'm telling you.
fucking look like
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Flicks you in the nose. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Arden, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Bitch, no. A club? Are you kidding me? I got shit to do after school, like video games and masturbate. I told you already, I'm really not... Do what?
We are introverts.
We are introverts. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. So stop it.
Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Bitch, where? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
You know, you're kind of a bitch.
I guess in this video game universe I am, because that is kind of shitty.
You're kind of a toxic little muffin, ain't you?
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Dude, don't fucking call me out. Like, is this the game?
It's been tailored to you.
That just calls us out for every little fucking shitty little part of our personality? Is that what we're dealing with?
Yeah, they're coming for us. This is based on our life.
This is, man, I swear to Christ.
Uh-huh.
That's my shit. Few times I've been around that track. This shit is bananas, all right?
Bananas.
Bananas. Oh, that's you. My bad.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Jesus, they're coming straight for the jugular.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Well, you're the one that wanted me to play this game. Was this a trap? Are you trying? Is this an intervention?
No, I don't know. I didn't know they were gonna come for the fucking like groin and the throat in this one. Okay,
God.
so we're gonna. I feel like this is gonna we're gonna have like a psychological breakthrough with this. We're gonna see the reflections of ourselves and grow from it.
Are we?
Maybe. Shit, or we come out shittier. I don't know.
Or we come out shittier.
I'm here for just all the silly gremlin shit.
Lord help me.
Mm-hmm.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Is it?
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
That's low, first of all. Second of all, you know what a NEET is?
Yes.
Okay. Double checking. I know there's some weeby terms out there that not everyone's familiar with. I'll throw a definition up on the screen right now.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. If it makes you happy. I think that's how the song goes. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Try. I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Jeez. Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That ADHD, bro, It's a fucking killer. Clubs. Club me in the fucking head. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh no! Not the anime club! Oh.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing the fuck out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Damn, girl. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
There it is. Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Aw, meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Oh,
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Cupcake. like, okay, you might get me with that one.
Yep, you can always get me with cupcakes.
Don't make promises you can't keep, girl. But the cupcakes are mighty tempting. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Cause the cupcakes, bro!
Because of the cupcake.
Telling you. You don't fuck with the fat guy in chocolate, alright? It's just not smart. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
Alright. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. We've all been there, brother. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Do you want this or do you want me to take this one? You want to go back
Your
and
call.
forth? My call? Okay. I'll attempt this. We'll see. We might switch around. We'll see. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh my god.
No, like I feel like you'd kill that one. I already get the sense she's going to be a little bit of a snooty shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Arden, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. That's it. The cupcakes, too.
That's what cinches it.
Bitches and cupcakes.
Bitches and cupcakes. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
Energy, they call it. Sounds more like piss and vinegar.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Aw. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Arden.
There you go, you can put a little more husk in there, hell yeah. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Arden. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ta-da!
What?
Right, the fucking... I thought they were doing two voices at the same time for a second, yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
Quack.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Aww.
That's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's adorable. I want these
little
cupcakes.
Kitty cupcakes. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
I realize you're going to be doing a lot of voice work in this one.
Good, I got this, bro.
If at any point you're like, this is too much, like, let me know and we can fucking switch or something. But I feel comfortable giving you most of them.
Well, you know.
I almost picture her as almost like a fucking Psycho Baby.
Like a Psycho Baby.
Like Psycho Baby. Yeah. Some of you may realize we're doing a Danganronpa 2 playthrough as well, which we are continuing. That we're just taking little breaksies to change up the content a little bit. But yeah, I'm getting those vibes from her. What is her fucking name? Hiyoko.
Oh yeah.
She gives me Hiyoko vibes.
Like, whose name?
Yeah. Psycho Baby. Sorry,
Psycho
you call
Baby.
her that so much. I forgot her real name. So
It is her real name.
that's Psycho.
The ones her parents bestowed upon her. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. That's always the thing, isn't it, man?
Mm-hmm.
Cupcakes are like, don't get me wrong, I could fit a whole goddamn cupcake in my mouth, but they're never quite the right size to take a bite without getting the shit all over your face. Especially if you have a beard. Look, bearded guys, you fucking understand this. If you're eating anything with icing on it, it's getting in there, man. It's getting fucking in there.
I turn it to find the perfect cake to icing ratio.
Fair enough.
To find the perfect first bite.
I usually take the whole top off with my face to try to get it in my mouth without getting it into my beard. I look like a fucking slob when I do it, but I don't care. It's cupcake. Them's the breaks. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Is this motherfucker poisoned? Are we all finna get fucking, like, is this the punch equivalent of...
Yep.
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Really good. Thanks, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
It's very much a dating sim trope. Also, like, classic tsundere fucking traits. I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe.
I guess.
But not for, you know, you. Dummy.
All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yes.
Yeah, my girl.
And coffee and wine and certain cocktails
and
have an appeal.
And certain smoky things.
And certain smoky things.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Aw. Consider me impressed. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. Bitch, don't be fucking embarrassing me. I meant that, you know. I believe you. You're fine. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Feel that tea, girl? I'm glad. I want to give her an accent.
Do it.
I want to just fucking fucking off the wall goofy. Her name is Yuri. I'm thinking Russian.
Aw, that would be cute.
She's clearly Japanese, but like...
You give her a cute little Russian accent.
I give her a Russian accent. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
This goofy bitch over here?
It's me! I'm the goofy bitch!
Real talk, though, we're talking about doing this game, and as soon as I said the words literature club, Jamie fucking screamed. It's like, I'm in. Whatever it is, I don't fucking care. I'm in it. I'm in it. Books, bitch! Books!
And now tea.
And now tea and cupcakes.
And cupcakes.
With themed like cats. We're here.
I'm telling you.
This is cozy. This is going to be cozy, and nothing terrible is going to happen whatsoever. We're going to have a good time. Never mind what the description of the game said.
Right. I totally believe you.
I was afraid of this question. It scared me. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
I bet.
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Debate that.
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs.
Ooh, real shit though.
Mm-hmm. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Hey, yo, that is also some real shit though, man.
That's nice.
Follow your passions.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Hell yeah.
Monika is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Thanks, Yuri. Thank you for your contribution.
She gives you that fucking... Just like, all those movies with the tough guy doesn't say anything, he just nods, you know?
Well, she is Russian.
We're going with that. Fuck it, we're going with that. Dude, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all... God, why can't I fucking talk?
You're good. It's late.
Jesus, not that goddamn late. I've been staying up till 5, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
It's hard, dude. It is.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Being a YouTuber be like...
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Again, being a YouTuber be like...
Jesus. They're coming for us both.
Man, they just fucking...
But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We're going with it. We will do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new... Maybe that's
contagious.
Why... Right? You're fucking me up over here. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Arden, what kind of things do you like to read? Russian poems. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. You're into anime, you would think you'd be reading manga as well. I understand that those aren't mutually exclusive, but fuck.
But still.
Especially if you want to stay ahead and not get fucking spoilers. Internet! Manga. See? I mutter quietly to myself, Oh, is she about to call me a nerd? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Oh, she's a closet weeb.
Closet weeb. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? You got cute girls in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
You're about to do some stupid shit for attention. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh my god, she's you. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I don't blame you there. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I'm afraid.
I read a horror book once. You ever heard of R.L. Stein? I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimum level, trying to make conversation with regular people like... At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea?
Bitch, the cupcakes, first of all.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud!
That's a weird name for a poem.
And give that back! Put that thing
They even
back
gave her the little
from
fucking thing, like, oh
Very
yeah.
cute.
Yup.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
I can imagine the cheek bitch there. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Fucking... Oh my god. I'm not. Stop it.
I am the knight.
I'm a little gremlin. Don't touch me. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Sometimes.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
You wouldn't like me when I'm poetic. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is the writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. She's poetic in and of herself, fuck.
Right? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Oh. Oh, what? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Y'all ain't got no confidence.
Listen.
Bunch of insecure.
It's hard, all right? It ain't nobody else's business what I wrote.
These are my thoughts.
These are mine.
These aren't. I'm not monetizing my passions, okay? Fuck off.
Not mainstream, you guys. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. And then someone fart. No.
She's in that position.
I had to break the tension. What, guys? Come on, it got awkward.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Arden?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I'm a fucking weeb, so, anime club. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Aw, but...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Huh. Arden.
Y'all?
Y'all?
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
You can't. Submit.
Right? That is, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right.
The poem.
The poem. The poem written for Arden. The poem written specifically about Arden. Arden's poem. That poem. Yes,
that poem.
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I'm not going to talk like that the whole time. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I get dizzy. I throw up on the floor. It's awkward. I walk home by myself. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
It says nothing.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hey, look, I can make this fucking goofy dinosaur fantasy if I want, okay? Literature! We're in the realm of stories, Jamie.
We can make it happen.
Yeah.
We could make it happen.
I'm gonna replace all their heads with dinosaur heads.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Arden, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. See, you're putting pressure on the boy. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Fuck! The Mountain Dew's getting me.
Can you get your shit together,
I'm gonna
please?
try.
Try?
God damn it.
Hey, Arden, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. And I'm a fucking loser. Sure, might as well.
The term is introvert.
Oh, fair enough.
Very much. Yay!
Alright. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Or,
like a classic dating
know,
sim.
Read some stuff, maybe? I don't know, education and shit.
Be well read, learn public speaking, be very popular, become prime minister. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Hey man, think positively. You never know what could happen. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Good luck.
Aw, look at the little fucking chibi faces. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Huh.
Oh, so this is the part of the quote-unquote dating sim where we try to impress somebody and then go down their quote-unquote route. Okay, fucking, who do we want to go after?
You know who you want. Just pick them and let's move on.
Do I? Hold on.
Of course you want to go with Yuri.
I mean, yeah.
I ain't stupid. Come on.
I mean, yeah. I'd be talking about horror and shit with old girl. Ooh, melancholy.
Melancholy is a good word.
That's a winner because
Yep.
Because melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yep.
Doki Doki. By the way, that's like the onomatopoeia for heartbeat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Doki Doki means like heart pounding. So it's like heart pounding literature club because like dating sims. So yeah, kind of want to go with contamination.
Do it.
Yeah. Sticky.
Sticky sensation shame. What the fuck?
That's so good. Followed by Fickle. That's some. I got some
Fickle is a
personal.
good
I got some
word.
personal like stuff with that word.
Inferno is a
Yeah.
good word. Anxiety.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Ooh, suicide. That's getting real dark.
Ooh yeah. Ooh.
Getting real dark.
Do we want to go right for the jugular on that one?
I mean, we've been going through the.
Fuck
for
it.
the jugular.
Suicide.
Effulgent.
That's
the best.
What does effulgent mean?
So the exact definition, it's one of the ones where I absolutely adore the exact definition.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me what you think effulgent means.
I think of coffee.
Yeah, like
Folgers.
like something like Folgers.
Mr. Folgers.
Like effulgent. It's such a
like full maybe or
it's
chunky.
Such a weird word, right?
Yeah.
It's such a weird word,
Yeah.
but it means shining brightly.
Holy shit. That's not at all. That's like
shining bright.
Wow.
Radiant.
Radiant. Oh damn. Okay.
Of a person or their expression emanating joy or goodness, and it's called effulgent.
That's nuts.
It's such a weird. I like
that word though. That's cool.
I like the word, but it doesn't sound.
I mean, that
at
goes
all.
with my coffee. Sometimes you get perked up enough with that caffeine that you seem like you're shining pretty goddamn bright. I can get through my day. ADHD be damned.
Oh my god.
Just throw climax in there for fun.
Kawaii for no reason.
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kawaii actually said like that means afraid.
Ooh.
Which is weird. Yeah. So I think it's kawaii, and then kawaii is cute.
Kawaii.
Wrath. That immediately stuck out to me.
Yep, I do like.
I feel like
wrath.
depression's too on the nose. Wrath. Explode. That's a good one.
Explode is a good one.
Yeah. All right, let's see how dank our fucking poem is.
Hi again, Arden. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Yeah, I totally didn't consider calling in sick today. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Arden. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
Girl, damn.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Which is the fucking opposite of what she said to us, but fine.
All right.
And last year, too.
Girl, I got shows to catch up on.
Goddamn. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Well, damn.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
They just called your ass out, girl. Natsuki, sorry, the fucking... Oh, God, that killed me. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying monika and manga. Ah!
Manga is literature!
Cut to that clip in The Office, that blooper from The Office of old dude dropping all of his fucking hentai on the...
Yeah.
It's called hentai, and it's art. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. You fucking hypocrite.
Poor baby. Don't worry, guys. Arden always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun.
I mean, true, though.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
Because I know you'll bug me if I don't.
Yeah. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Fucking...
Why are you in her room?
Well, they're like best friends, like grow up together.
Are they? Because you've been being kind of a bitch.
I mean, sure, but like as of late, but
as of late.
But also like that's like art imitating life there, let's be real. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Damn, girl. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Arden can be good friends too.
Sayori. Little ass innocent fuck. Who, me?
Who, me?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into.
It'd be like that. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Did she now? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? I'm a little curious. I mean, you got any cupcakes back? I really like cupcakes. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
As you often don't do. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Side note, I almost went into the Khajiit accent earlier talking like her. I slipped from fucking Russian into
You know what? It tracks.
It fucking
it's
works.
Fine.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
Aww.
She knows I got the ADHD and got a short attention
That's so
span, so
cute.
that is good. And we could, we could talk about the book, we could sit close, we could share a scarf and tea and cookies, and it'd make warm time. Discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are heavy, that's rude. I didn't mean to fucking...
You are the cattiest bitch in the whole goddamn game.
We're not Hajime this time around, we're not that bad. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, hiding her manga. Fucking closet weeb. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. This is such classic, like, dating sim tropes. I love it.
God.
Sorry. I was just spacing out a bit. Wasn't totally fucking staring like a weirdo or nothing. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, so then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But just rereading a bit of this, so... It's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. You wanted to keep up and fucking talk... Aw. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Right. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go, because
Good job.
I'm picking up what she's stepping in. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Speaking of, like, really engaging page-turners, go read fucking Dan Da Dan if you're a manga fan at all. I recently got into it. Highly recommend. It's fucking good. Dan Da Dan. It's fantastic. Go do it. Aliens and ghosts and 2 awkward fucking high school teenagers. It's fantastic. Go read it. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. I have no idea what this is about. Oh yeah, the paragraph on the back.
Well, sometimes you don't know how much to reveal. When somebody's like, oh, what's the book about? You can't go straight for, oh, this, fairy bitch is... You can't just go right for the jugular. You're going to be like,
that's
okay,
fair. No,
what did they decide to say about the book?
I was talking to some random folks out in the wild today after we went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Fantastic fucking movie, by the way. It's just one of the most fun fucking superhero movies I've seen in a while. Super fun. Go watch it. I will not spoil because I'm not a fucking prick. Go watch it. Hey. But yeah, so it was very much like I had to give very basic, like, like not at all spoilers because there's a lot of cool shit that happens. But anyway, the book is titled Portrait of Markov. She's reading a fucking Russian book and I gave her the goddamn... Perfect.
I am with you.
All right,
Let's
good call. Go me. Hell yeah. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Good. See, you called it. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. This already does sound interesting. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Says us who just made the most depressing poem of all time. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh.
Aw, man.
Yeah, what's up?
It's not a real book.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, I want to read that book.
You were literally sitting here looking it up while we're fucking...
That ain't your business.
You're like, you know what? It sounded fun, so... Sorry, I'm laughing at my own girl laugh there. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Arden? No, it's not that. I'm totally into that edgy dark shit. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things, even though I just met her yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories... They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Also, sometimes bad shit just happens.
Sometimes bad shit just happens. And sometimes it's not even because somebody's out there being evil.
Yeah, bad shit just do be happening. And then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Honestly, you've been really goddamn interesting from the get-go. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Girl, it's okay.
Same.
We're all a little bit neurodivergent around here, so it's fine. I get it. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Dude, come on, you're fine. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Look, alright, for as much of a bitch as he's been, that's cool.
That was good.
I'll
allow it.
I'll allow it. No, genuinely hearing people be passionate about things they enjoy is fantastic. And even if it's not necessarily something I'm interested in, hearing somebody passionate talk about it makes it interesting.
Yeah. So,
fucking, dude, fire away, you know? It's a literature club after all. Least I can do is listen. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying, dude? Just a moment ago, you were saying you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? Just a little scooch on over there. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
They about to do a buddy read.
Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything, dog. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. Soon to understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Probably because she's looking over my shoulder trying to see what the fuck I'm doing, because she's a little bit weird, but it's okay. We like him like that. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book. I call that shit! I've dealt with people like this before. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you, dude? I do?
Quit apologizing, girl.
I really don't mean to. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I'll just leave my laugh in there.
There you go, as you should.
That's me losing it right there. That's realistic. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
Very smooth.
Hell yeah, that is some good shit right there. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right arm.
Your right hand.
My right hand. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Give my left hand a little scooch around, fucking, making my move like in the movie theater. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Look who's got to turn the page, oh girl. Here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me a bit. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. I'm having a romantic moment and I'm freaking the fuck out about it. Are you ready? What? to turn the page. Here I am on the road again. Sorry, Metallica. Also, like Bob Seger. Come on, music! Sorry. Turn the page. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. They're calling me out, Jamie.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, this is too much fun. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Look at her fucking cute smile! Oh my god. Yeah. Thanks. we continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition.
That would be a safe bet,
yeah, I guarantee you that girl reads faster than fuck, boy. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, if we're gonna be in a literature club, I'm gonna get all literate with the fucking narration here.
And you think that this would be like, that I would think this is a romantic exchange.
No.
But all I can fucking think is, I am so not waiting for you. I have zero patience. You're touching my book.
You're touching me. Get out of my space.
You're touching me while I'm trying to read the book. There's zero romance for me in that.
She's a romantic reader. You're a get the fuck out of my personal space reader. You're like, I'm in my own world, quite literally enjoying this fantasy world.
Yep.
Fuck off over there.
This is actually me time.
Yeah.
Not us time.
Not boys time. And I didn't want to fucking read together. We're not. I was, by the way, if I ended up doing Natsuki, that was the voice I was gonna.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking yeah. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so, or are you just saying that because the author is Russian and so am I, you asshole? You assholes. How does she? Please be specific. I'm trying to fucking test you here to make sure you don't say anything fucking stupid. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like someone with anxiety would do. Yep. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. And I've just met you yesterday. I see. Wait to fucking call me out like that, Arden. Go right for the fucking jugular. Thanks for that. Now I'm so insecure I'll never come back to club.
I never come back to club.
Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Arden, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that...
Fucking fail!
Whoa, hold up a second. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were subconscious about that sort of thing.
You're not like other girls, are ya? Fuck off.
I guess I more meant that it's, kind of endearing, kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Oh, cock block Monica over here.
Here she comes.
Lord, she coming.
Lord, she coming.
Blocking them cockums.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
We are getting long in the episode. You're right, Monica.
Calling us out again. Right? What the fuck?
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
Is she shy? It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my goddamn thumb! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight, then. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Alright. Sorry.
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It's a good story. And I don't want to be weird. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag and don't make a bookmark like a fucking animal. I could not remember where what page number I'm on. There's no goddamn way.
Oh, I can.
You're a freak.
Yeah. You're a freak.
You're a freak. No,
Listen.
I would at least whatever I got something. Don't dog ear them for the love of fuck. I will be very disappointed in you, and so will your parents. Don't dog ear your pages.
Oh, don't worry, Karma gets them.
Okay, cool. No, you gotta I don't care if it's like a napkin or a Kleenex.
I do that shit too.
Okay.
But sometimes you don't have the time. You've started the book.
Yeah.
There's no bookmark in sight. There's nothing that you could even use for a bookmark in sight.
Yeah.
So you commit that shit to memory. All right?
I guess. I mean, I usually have a Kleenex on me or something because my allergies are relentless, but
Fair.
Something to mark that. And I mean an unused when you animals, but because I know somebody's going to be like, ew, Arden, you snun up your fucking books and you have the audacity for me to be mad at me about dog ear and shit. Yes, you're hurting the book. Stop. Yes. What were we talking about? I'm sorry. Don't dog ear your pages.
You called me an animal.
Oh, yeah, because you
for closing it without a bookmark.
Lucky you that you have the brain capacity to be able to do that. I do not. So,
all right. Those are the only numbers I can ever remember.
What number? Oh, book page numbers?
The book page numbers.
Huh.
That's the only fucking numbers I can ever remember.
I mean, that makes sense because, books are your thing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, usually there's a word close to the page number, and so I can, associate it with a word.
That I can kind of understand because you're just well, where's the, I need to see these words. Where's that? There it is. Fucking top right corner. There's the fucking, I get it.
That's
okay.
how it goes.
I make a mental note of where I left off in the book like some kind of fucking crazy person and then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Maybe? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before, so I wrote down a bunch of edgy bullshit.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I guess.
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Very fitting for her personality. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook.
Obviously.
Ooh. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Poem time, bitches. Who should I show my poem to first? I fucking think I know who. Let's go, Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Has nothing to do with me finding her attractive or nothing.
Absolutely not.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? I'm sorry? Did they say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole goddamn face. Blush, girl! I feed on that shit! He's going to hate me. Aw. Girl. If you got some harsh criticisms, I can take it. My ego is not that fragile. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Oh, she did say it was exceptional. Yeah. She could have meant exceptionally dog shit, but we'll see.
She could pivot.
She could pivot. Pivot! That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? I always think of that. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have before I rip you the fuck apart? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm running out of breath here. I'm starting to get faint. I gotta stop recording hunched over like a gremlin whenever we do voices.
Would you get it together?
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
You made her feel bad.
Aw. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. I almost thought it said one more time, and I was about to hit my one more time.
One more time!
We played so much Danganronpa, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable... Fuck that word up.
No-citable.
No. I'm gonna say it wrong again.
No-citable.
No-citable. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert, because she's talking about her passion, yeah. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki.
Son of a bitch! I love it.
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How exactly? Well, never mind. You'll fucking find out real soon. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
She's discerning, alright?
Sorry. It's fine.
Nothing wrong with being a critical thinker.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Aww.
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? They don't have many... Well, I guess I almost fucking threw up in my mouth with that one.
Jesus.
Oh, you nasty.
You nasty.
All right, Ghost Under the Light. Let's pick a good narrator voice for this one.
Get your game show host going.
Yeah. Should I do? Because it's her poem. Should I do her voice or?
Well, you could.
Yeah.
Or you could do like...
I can go narrator, the narrator voice that I do in Monster Prom.
You could.
Yeah.
I was also kind of thinking, you know those TV shows where it's got a guy reading a book in front of the fire?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh,
you know?
like okay. All right, let me try this. All right. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Woo, woo, woo! Perfect.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting
Shut up.
and such a weird narrator voice. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Bad handwriting.
I was
Kiss
able to
my
read
ass,
it.
bro.
But it took you a long time to read. Girl, I was doing narrator voice. I gotta pace myself.
doing
Make it
narrator
dramatic. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
No.
That's a relief. Also, I liked the damn poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I'm sure we could have sat and dissected that too, but episode time and all. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. I could go really fucking hardcore when I want to. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Siri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Arden. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Aww.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. See, we were smart picking our edgy words. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh my god, we hit it right on the head with ours.
Sure.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Arden. Oh, okay. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? You know what? We're gonna show our poem motherfucking next time to somebody else, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, we're hopping in this, man. This is a game we wanted to play for a while, or at the very least, I wanted to fucking play it. Give us a like, man, if you're really enjoying it. Hop down in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking so far. Who are your favorite characters, man? And who do you want us to fucking tackle in the future? And as always, we'll see you fine folks in the next one.
Bye.